Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of The Value Show. I am your host, Charles Mitchell, and today I have the honor and privilege of interviewing one of the director or the director of public relations from Brookfield Zoo, Julianne Olivo. How's it going?
Good. Thank you so much for having me. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Just, I can't wait to Christmas gets here, be with the family and, just to relax, because it's been one of those years in a good way where, just going from event to event, but it's nothing like kind of just taking a breather and just to relax with the people you love. So
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to the same thing.
I'm glad to hear. So I wanted to ask, what inspired Brookfield Zoo to create the Holiday Magic event?
Yeah, so Brookfield to Chicago has a long history of being a welcoming place. So many people have generations of families building traditions here, joining us at the zoo, exploring. And so Holiday Magic really built on that experience and created a unique experience during the holidays. So this year's actually the 44th year of the event. And again, we've seen generations every year that come back and have that multi-generational experience. And this year's event is actually bigger and brighter than ever. So if you haven't checked it out yet, you still have over a week to do so. But we've got over 3.5 million lights. We've got triple the interactive elements this year. And then we also increased the number of trees that we have decorated throughout the zoo. So now we have more than 1,000 holiday trees that are decorated, all by community members. And again, whether it's different community groups, but also many families that again bring bring everyone out to have a themed tree decorated in a loved one's honor.
So what makes this event different compared to other Christmas themed events across the Chicagoland?
Yeah, so this is actually the Chicagoland's longest running holiday lights festival. So those 44 years are really helping set us apart. So many people have seen how it's evolved over the years. But a couple other things that make it unique is the breadth of things to see and do throughout the zoo. So Brookfield Zoo Chicago sits on 235 acres. Holiday Magic is on a solid portion of that where you can see stretches of lights throughout the grounds as you explore. And there's a little bit of like everything you want of a holiday festival here. You can get your photos with Santa. There's so many lights to see. I mean, if we have a good year with snow like we had this year, you can really feel like you're in a winter wonderland.
Hmm.
But there's even one thing specifically unique to us is we have a lot of animal themed lights. And so you come see the lights, you can see some lights inspired by animals, and then pop into a habitat and actually see some of those animals in person. So if you go into the Living Coast, you can learn about our penguins. You can go into our Dolphin Bay, where our Dolphin Discovery Show is happening, and they have a special holiday show going on. So it really shows all the best of the zoo during the holiday season.
What's really unique about that is how I feel you all incorporate the Christmas theme of it with still the zoo experience. Because I don't see not too many places doing that. It's almost like, okay, we're not just focusing on the Christmas theme of it, but we are, a zoo place. So let's just kind of like incorporate those things to kind of give the best of both worlds. So I really think that that's a really cool thing to do. So.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, a lot of places you'll see Santa's workshop, which we have.
Hmm.
But right nearby from that is a stretch of butterflies. So you wouldn't see many butterfly themed lights this time of year, but Brookfield Zoo Chicago is definitely the place to see it.
Can you express how Brookfield Zoo values the customers that attend just not just the event itself, but just overall?
Yeah, absolutely. So much of the work that we do would not be possible without our guests. Every ticket, every membership, because Holiday Magic is free for our members. It all supports our mission to care and conserve wildlife and to connect people with nature. So I think that is really unique to us. And we greatly appreciate the awareness and the people who come out to the zoo that want a great experience, but they're also here to learn about the animals, to explore, and to really connect with nature.
Learning is to me a very common universal language. And so you, even as you get older, no matter what age, you're never going to stop learning. So, and I think the thing about it, cool about it, is like, okay, with Brookfield Zoo, you come together and you get to see this in person, as well as you learn, and you get to have that fun family interactive feel to that. So
Absolutely. Yeah. And every time you visit the zoo, there's always something new to see. Even if it's visiting your favorite animal here, you can see that curiosity that sparks with people because while they've visited maybe an animal multiple times or they're coming out to see something new, there's always something that you can learn by observing the animals under our care.
great. And to piggyback off that, what you just said, so as we enter to the year 2026, I'm curious what upcoming events you all have coming up for the new year.
Yeah, so we're really excited for another fresh start of the year, a whole full schedule of events. So we're getting ready to announce what's ahead. If you go to our website, brookfieldzoo.org/events, you can see a preview of what's ahead. But we have a lot of events for everyone, whether you're looking for something that's animal focused, music focused, even for people who love to enjoy specialty cocktails. We've got a little bit of everything mixed in. But our Roaring Nights concert series will return. We also have seasonal events throughout the year. So similar to Holiday Magic, this time of year, we also have Boo at the Zoo. But one thing that we're really looking forward to early in the year is we have a new Valentine's Day event that will offer a special dining experience and will include jazz music. So that is definitely one to check out when you look at our website.
How long is the event running for, Holiday Magic?
Yeah, so we started Holiday Magic on November 21st, and then it goes into the new year on select dates. But right now, you can come out and see it this Friday, December 26th. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we've got a stretch of 10 days straight coming up of Holiday Magic from December 31st to January 4th. And on Holiday Magic nights, the zoo is open from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m.
I want to thank you, Julianne, for taking the time out to for me to interview, and truly appreciate it. And as always, everyone, go check out Holiday Magic. You don't want to miss it. And just want to let you know, thank you again, and you have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You too. We'll
All
see you at
right.
the zoo soon.
Likewise.